Hey everybody, it's Joel from Talkn Toys, and today we're back with another Marvel Legends series review. This time we're going to be looking at Marvel Superman. No, I mean Sentry. Of course I meant Sentry. Totally Sentry. It's not Superman. That would be bad. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box, and then we'll go ahead and look at this figure. Yep, so I found this over at Walgreens the other day. So first and foremost, we've got Marvel Sentry here, the Sentry logo, Hasbro logo, warning logo for Marvel Legends, and the Sentry up at the top here. Product shot for the Sentry, Marvel Legends. On the back, we have Sentry, and I'm confused at the product shot because I don't know if he's just trying to pop a squat or not. We've got Void's head up here with a couple of hands, and then on this side we have the comic book art for Sentry. So that takes care of the box. And this is the figure. So overall, we're going to see a lot of blue and a lot of yellow, just straight out bright yellow for his majority of his body here. And then I don't even know what kind of blue you'd want to call that. His head, it does have some dry brushing in it for his blonde hair to kind of give it some depth and feel to it. His eyes are yellow as well. They kind of have this like white and glowy yellow on them. Got a little bit of accent, flesh tone colors as well. The hair kind of looks all stringy or as if it's blowing in the wind. And his cape is kind of a softer plastic back here. And then his belt is also more of a soft plastic. It kind of lifts up and down. For articulation, you know, his head can kind of go back and forth here. I guess you could really spin it all the way around. You pop it off. It's on a ball joint. With this hair, you can get about that much movement on the head for up and down. He does have shoulder, upper bicep, double elbow joint, and then he's got his two fists here that can spin and move up and down. So ab crunch gets you about yay far. Or if he's feeling saucy and needs to pop his back, it'll get him about yay far. Or he just looks a little bloated. Hips, same articulation as usual. Thigh turn, about yay far up, about yay far back. Double jointed knee with pins. Calf spin, ankle turn, and up and down for the ankle. So same old Marvel Legend articulation for this figure. So no surprises there. As far as looking at the accessories go, this is the Void's head here. So you're going to see more of a skull, yellow eyes still. Hair kind of comes out to some flames and a little bit of smoke detail, which actually looks really nice. And his tongue's in there still. So hey, look at that. A little bit of char, I guess, on the skull, if you will. Just a little black dry brush painting. And then we've got two extra hands, which actually kind of surprised me more than anything because it looks like he needs to hold guns. I figured this dude doesn't use guns. I haven't read any comics with Sentry in it, so I'm not sure why. Unless he's, you know, Darth Vader force choking someone, then, you know, that'd be interesting. You can actually switch out the hands like I did there and just pull them out, like yay. And then put the new ones in, like yo. And then of course his head does come off at the ball joint, and then the new head just pops right into place there. Like that's the Void. Or it looks like a dude who chose poorly picking up the Holy Grail in Indiana Jones. So, you know, or he looked right into the Ark of Covenants from Indiana Jones. 2 Indiana Jones references for your pleasure. Go ahead and bring in the ruler. So with the Void head on, let me get up here real quick. Looks like he stands a little over 6.5 inches, almost 6 3/4. Let me bring him up. Still looks like he's very tall. Still over 6.5 inches. For sure. So yeah, I didn't have the extra figure today to do the comparison to stand him next to, but if you want to see what he looked like when I did my Red Skull. As far as comparison goes, you can always check the Red Skull review, and you can kind of see how he compares to the Red Skull as far as height goes. That's my review over here on Sentry. Overall, he's a run-of-the-mill character. I mean, he's pretty cool as far as the figure goes. I definitely, like, my main reason to pick him up was to do a review on him. I wasn't really expecting too much, so I'm not overly thrilled with the figure, but I'm not disappointed with the figure either. So for me, he's kind of like an 8.5 out of 10. If Sentry is your guy, you love reading stories about him, then I highly recommend you guys pick him up. If you don't know much about Sentry and if you're tight on funds, I say save it for one that you're really gonna like and go from there. So that said, I want to thank you guys for joining me on the review for Marvel Sentry, and we'll see you on the next review.